Hello everybody and welcome back to Marvel Rivals. In this one we're going to be going over Groot and all of his Wally goodness. Jumping right into it, Groot's main attack is called Vine Strike. Launch vines to attack enemies. It's pretty self-explanatory, it's got decent range and does decent headshot damage.
I am Groot!
Groot's alternate fire is called Spore Bomb. Throw an explosive spore bomb that splits into multiple small explosive spores. This one's also pretty self-explanatory. You just gotta point where you want to throw it, click the button, and he'll throw a grenade basically. Note that the explosive spore pattern is random, so you can't really predict where they're gonna go. So it might be better just to throw it directly at someone for maximum damage. Otherwise, you just gotta hope for the best. Groot has a unique melee ability called Furious Flora. When using his melee ability, he performs a combo with his arms, and the third strike will slightly launch up the hit enemy airborne. Keep in mind when you're using this ability, you don't actually have to hit people with the first two attacks, you just need to hit them with the third one for the launch up to happen. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really see a reason for this to be an ability. I just don't see a position where you would actually need to do it, I guess. But maybe I'm just a hater and you guys know better. Leave a comment down below if you can think of a reason to use his melee ability. So this is where Groot starts to get a little complex. His passive ability, Floral Colossus. Wooden walls near Groot will awaken, activating an extra effect. Press the use button while building a wooden wall to continue building additional walls. And that kind of goes into his two wall abilities. The first one we're going to go over is called Ironwood Wall. Target a location and grow an Ironwood Wall. When the wall is awakened, damage dealt by Groot and nearby allies grants Groot bonus health. Now I know that was a lot of stuff to go over really quickly, but all you really need to understand with the awakened and wall abilities is when Groot is near one of his walls, they do extra little things. With the Ironwood Wall specifically, you can see it is awakened when he's about in damaging distance, so the same about 20 meters. And you can tell it's awakened when it kind of looks like it woke up a little bit. It kind of looks a little angry actually. And you can see if you step away from it, its shells kind of retreat a little bit for the Ironwood Wall. When you deal damage, you can see it kind of electrifies or sparkles a little bit, and you can see Groot is actually getting bonus overshield. Don't sleep on this. This is actually a decent buff for Groot. I mean, look how much shield he can generate and just hold on to for a really long time as long as the Ironwood Wall is active. Any teammates that are dealing damage next to it too, that will also grant him bonus shield. So if there's a lot of damage being dealt, Groot could just sit there and be shielded for a long time. Groot's other wall ability is called Thornlash Wall. Groot targets a location to grow a Thornlash Wall. When awakened, it strikes nearby enemies attacked by Groot and his allies. So this wall is a little bit smaller than the other ones, so I'm just going to place one of them now to show off the size. You can tell it's awakened because it gets a little greener and some vines grow on it. Just like his passive said, you can also hold the build button and drag, and you can create two of them right next to each other, so it's the size of an Ironwood Wall. If Groot or an ally hits an enemy while the wall is activated, a vine will come out and whip the enemy as well, doing a decent amount of damage.
I am Groot!
Double kill!
Groot's ultimate ability is called Strangling Prison. He fires a massive vine cluster that pulls nearby enemies to its center and imprisons them. This also does a decent amount of tick damage. If enemies are somewhat clustered up, you can pull them all to one point and wail on them. This ultimate on itself isn't the best, but when you think about its supporting capabilities, it's actually very strong. If an Iron Man and you team up and ultimate together, it can be very strong.
I am Groot!
Groot has one team-up ability with two characters, that is Jeff the Shark and Rocket Raccoon, called Planet X Pals. Jeff and Rocket can ride on Groot's shoulders, receiving damage reduction. This ability is almost exactly what it sounds like. Either Jeff or Rocket can jump on Groot's shoulder. Note that only one of them can, not both. And also note that the damage reduction is purely for Jeff or Rocket. This does not do anything for Groot, except give him a little buddy that heals him every once in a while. And that is everything you need to know about Groot. What do you guys think of Groot? Have you had a chance to try him out? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked the video and want to see more, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button because I'm planning on putting out more Marvel Rivals content as the days goes on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.